In this video we are going to be looking at one of the topics in algebra called like terms, sometimes be called simplifying. Essentially algebra is a language, and sometimes it helps to think about algebra in terms of how you would say a sentence in English. So for example, if I was to ask what shapes I had on my board, I would say I have 3 squares, a circle and 2 triangles. I wouldn't say I've got 1 square, 1 square, 1 square, a circle and a triangle and a triangle. It doesn't make sense. So what we do is we group together the squares, the triangles and the circles. Now if I was to write this in algebra in terms of letters and numbers, then I could shorten this from 3 squares and a circle and 2 triangles to 3s and 1c and 2t. I could have chosen any letters to stand for the square, the circle and the triangle, but it makes sense to use S, C and T. So this here is just a list. Now in algebra, if there's one of something, we don't need to put the number in. That is just a mathematical way of saying the same list there. If I was to write it fully, then I could have said a square, a square, a square, and a circle, and a triangle, but that's time consuming and a bit pointless. So what we do is we collect the things that are the same together and group them. And that essentially is what collecting like terms is. Now it can get more complex than that. We can add together numbers. That's fine. They don't look the same, but we can add them together. In algebra they're known as constants. If we have letters that are the same, we can add them together. That's 1x, add 1x, add 1x, gives me 3x's. We can mix together and even take away. So 2x, add 5x is 7x, take away 1x is 6x. These are like terms. Where they stop becoming like terms would be, for example, x add x squared. These are not the same and they cannot be added. So you would literally write the list like that with the add sign in the middle. So if I was to ask you to simplify, this here, I would look for the things that are the same. So we have 2y, take away 5y is minus 3y. And 3x, add 4x is 7x. These are different, I can't add them together. Similarly here, I have 2 constants, so 4 take away 5, minus 1. Yes, they're x's, but one of them's x squared, one of them isn't. So they're different terms, they are not like terms. So you would just write it like that.